What up, y'all? What's going down? What's popping? Yo, it's your boy. 800 the Stiz House. God in man form. And the prophet. Deja. Hey! It's your boy, man. What's going on? Welcome to Thailand TV, man. It's my show. It's me. It's Dub. It's 800. You know what I'm saying? It's Thailand, baby. I'm on TV, mama. No, but how y'all doing, man? Happy Monday to everybody. Happy Monday evening. You know how I feel, man. This Monday show is perfect for y'all to just time to take a break from the monotony of the work, the rat race, or whatever. After your first day back, you know what I'm saying? Y'all 5-day work week people, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I come at it how I come at it. I'm also today's Monday, so it's my Monday show. It's my sports show, sports theme show. But I do want to let you guys know I am going to keep it a little bit light today and go early. I am. I promise you. I promise you. This time is for real. T Wolves is playing right now. It's my team. So I gotta watch the game. And I know some of y'all probably watching the game. Some of y'all check in with this later because you can. But you know, I do my show when I gotta do my show. What's up, y'all? How everybody feeling out there, man, on this Monday, man? Yeah, dude. We're gonna talk a little bit about the NBA and the playoffs in just a second, man. I want to do a little breakdown of that. I wanted to I wanted to go in my daily affirmations. We talking about daily affirmations today. I wanted to holler at something real quick, man. I was thinking about this, man. Because I know y'all be doing this stuff, all the memes and things like that, right? But I know y'all be seeing the AI memes where it be like, it show people in different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because people have done it for themselves too. But it's like, I seen one today and it had Michael Jackson. And he had some J's on, he had some fours on, he had a fit on. His little monkey was with him. Monkey had the J's on. I was like, what? And it got me to thinking, you know how I am. You know how I am on my daily affirmations, man. I'll be having these weird way out stuff, man. So, tune in with me, stay with me until until we get on tonight's topic. But travel with me, man. Travel with me. But it made me think Michael would have been like hot right now. Like right now, Mike would have been hot. Light skin, the long hair, the zestiness. Mike would have been hot right now. Mike would have been on 10, bro. Hey, Mike would have been on 10. It just had me thinking about that. Like, cause I'm looking at especially like the culture, the mixing of cultures, so many mixed kids. That light skin thing, man. I told you my son and me and Coach Rob always be like, man, we got light skinned kids, light skinned crew. You know what I'm saying? So it just made me think when I saw that because this AI stuff's getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? All the things you can see and do and manipulate. But I saw that and I thought that was peculiar. And just kind of thinking of somebody that, you know what I mean, like is not here now. And if he was in the era that we live in right now, how would he pop off? And I think Michael Jackson, bro, would I think he'd be killing right now, bro, because there'd be so many people that I think would just jump on with him because they would feel the connection of them being, you know what I'm saying, like similar to him. You know what I'm saying? And he would thrive, I think, in today's world right now. And plus the music too. His music was always like that music. It was like you couldn't, man. We was cracking. What's his name? The dude with the space alien dude said it the best, bro. He said, man, Michael Jackson, like, he the only dude. It's probably a few, but Michael for sure is the only dude walk in the room make the hardest dude faint. Yeah, like straight up, like that's just what his aura just came. That aura farming was on 1,000, bro. Well, nobody aura farmer better than Michael Jackson, man. And right now, I think with our 2026, I think if Michael was at his prime right now in 2026, dude, he'd be cracking off, bro. He'd have people. He'd have like he'd bad. He probably run for president, dog. I mean, so many kids look like some of these young people look like him, man. They all doing that with the long hair, you know what I'm saying, and all that, man. They be doing it, man. Um, and then also had me thinking about uh an athlete, right? I think that everybody talks about Jordan and everybody talks about LeBron and all that kind of stuff, but my thing is nobody really ever talks about the Michael Jordan, LeBron prototype that was actually in the. Can we call him in the league? I don't think we can call him in the league because he never made it to the league. He got drafted, but he didn't go there. He passed away beforehand. He went home. Len Bias made me start thinking about that. And just Len Bias, like in today's game, would have if Len Bias, like we wouldn't be comparing Michael to LeBron because Len Bias was Michael and LeBron in one person. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I seen this dude, man. I seen highlights of this dude and was just amazed, at the athleticism, the creativity, the skill, all in one package. Um, not to digress, but my daily affirmations, man. I just tell you what my mind be spinning off of, man. And I really just love a guy like a Len Bias type of guy, a guy who's just a freak, just a freak athletically. And, man, you know what I'm saying? Like this, I mean, there's some guys in the game, bro, that just, they do it on a different level. My mind's rolling. Stay with me, like I told you. Michael Beasley. I give my flowers, dude. On my show, I give my flowers where flowers is due. And Michael Beasley deserves his flowers, bro. The way, like, I'm like this, man. I pick out little knickknacks of people, of players that do stuff differently, on a different level, mind-wise. And the way Michael Beasley manipulates that basketball. Anybody that know Michael Beasley, Kansas State, went to Kansas State, was in the NBA for a bit, traveled around a little bit, but was with Miami significantly, and then a couple other teams, Knicks. But I watch him now, and I'm talking about videos of him playing against one-on-one with guys now. He's been in the Big Three with Ice Cube's league, but watching videos of him now, like if you ever watch a video or see a video of Michael Beasley, just watch, man. Just like young people too. I be spitting jewels, man, for you to pick up, bro. If you want to watch game and y'all want to watch one-on-one shit, right? You want to go to trainers, you want to do all this shit, even trainers too. Pick up a film of Michael Beasley. Watch the way I'm talking about this dude. This dude is so crafty with the ball. He manipulates it so well that the people be sitting there arguing whether or not it's a travel or not. The whole gym be like split in half on whether it was a travel or not. You know what I'm saying? Like the dude can hold the ball where it's not a carry so high and so long that he can move his feet multiple times to have you thinking it's a travel, but he's still in the midst of a dribble. And then he could send the ball behind his back, through his legs, split between his legs, snatch from the backside, cross between the legs, backwards through the legs, pump fake you, shimmy shake you, let the ball go. While he shimmies, grabs the ball, then turns, takes 2 steps, and hits it. The dude is just so crafty. I'm not playing. Like, you know me. You know how convicted I am when I speak, especially on my show. I'm speaking some real shit. Like, if you argue with me, I love it. But if you do, check it out. Check the dude out. Look up Michael Beasley on YouTube. There'll be some videos on there. And just watch the dude. Like, give flowers where flowers is due before people go. And Michael Beasley is a guy who I felt could have definitely killed the league a little bit more if he was given that. I don't think he was given that. And I think it's mainly because of his attitude. He's the type of guy. He's a no-nonsense type of guy. I'm that type of guy, so I know what it's like when you get around certain people that don't feel that vibe, right? And he's just a real dude. He's real, and he can shoot. Man, he can score. He can score from anywhere on. He ain't even a 3-level scorer. He's like a all level scorer. He can score from anywhere on the court. He a lefty. He a lefty, so you already know. You know what I'm saying? And the dude's motions are just so fluid. You know what I'm saying? And the scoring ability is just so fluid. Like he'll go up to score, and he's going up to score. Like he's not some guys that go up and then try to figure out what to do afterwards. He's literally getting himself in a great position to where he can take a normal shot. His body mechanics are not changing because of what you're doing. You know what I mean? And I think he's ferocious. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a ferocious player too. You know, and I love that. You know me, I love that. Gary Payton, man, I love ferocious players, man. I know there's a lot of silent killers out there. Much love to y'all, but them ferocious, them dogs, man, them dudes that will eat your young. You know what I'm saying? What Mike Tyson say? Hey, Jackson, Tyson Jordan, right? What did he say, man? Eat your young, boy. Them dogs, man. You know, them kind of players don't come around too often, man. And Michael Beasley, man, I give your flowers, bro. I've been watching you for a long time. I used to have Michael Beasley and Paul Walker. See, that's how long I've been watching you, Michael Beasley. That's how long I've been watching you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pull him too was my guy, but I had a little thing that I can't remember if I did if I put that on my album. I put it on one of my tracks that I did, Michael Beasley, Paul Walker. I got a track called Michael Beasley and Paul Walker. I got a track called Michael Beasley and Paul Walker. I do. But Paul Walker was his boy that played with him at K-State. And my boy over at Michigan State with my brother Paul Davis. You know what I'm saying? I called it my Paul Davis, but then it was like my Michael Beasley and Paul Walker look. It was like sound like a law firm. You know what I mean? But dude, that's how long I've been following Michael Beasley, man, and his game and respecting his game, and just knew that it was just a dominant game. And I'm not the only one, man. There are people that literally say that Michael Beasley in the league that will tell you Michael Beasley will murder you. Like they were like whoever it was, one on one, whoever stepped up, he murdered them. Everybody in the league that stepped up to him, and everybody in the league will tell you a dude that they did not want to mess with or go up against in that on that court in them lines was Michael Beasley. So you know, and it's still to this day, you know what I'm saying, as a grown man retired from the league, playing in the big three, his game is still like that, man. He's still, like I said, if you Google him right now, you'll see a lot of one-on-one film of him going at people, man, and giving them buckets, man. Giving them buckets, man. So big shout out to Michael Beasley, man. I love your game, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's coming from God, man. So, you know what I mean? Big ups to that. That man right there. Mama, there go that man. Yeah. Let me see here. Let me see her. Wanted to give a shout out to the old school heads, man. All my old school heads. I was up in there, man. Fat Five Boys brought this up, but I was up in school one day with the kids, man, and they always making fun of me with my little ankle socks on because I'm always showing my ankles off. I'm always like, yo, you see my ankles? My ankles, y'all got them. You know what I'm saying? I got them lotioned up. They nice. They got the ankles out today. Lift up the pants leg, so the ankles off. The ankles is popping up in here, and I even had one of my kids. I even had one of my kids. Well, getting grown. I even had one of my kids, man, come in with some ankle socks on, man, one day. You know what I'm saying? To show me some love, man. But I saw that Kelly Olynyk during the Spurs and Blazers game, he had some ankle socks. You know what I'm saying? Giving tribute to the ankle socks, boy. You know me, my girl be knowing this, man. I talk about this all the time. There's got to be a microphone on me somewhere because I'm like, yo, how does stuff be popping out like it's popular after I talk about it? Talk about wearing them ankle socks, man. And then we was doing a tribute to a fallen soldier, man, and we was wearing ankle socks. Well, I was wearing ankle socks, man. A lot of guys was wearing no socks, but I was wearing the ankle socks though. And just just a time where it's like the old school, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the old school heads, man, wore ankle socks a lot back in the day, man. And to see it being represented, you know what I'm saying, getting recognition, you know what I'm saying, wearing them ankle socks, bro, you know what I mean, showing them ankles off, you know what I mean, because me, personally, how I love, the reason why I love ankle socks was because it was like, you got, I was a big, you know what I'm saying, I ran track, played basketball, but I was a jumper, you know what I'm saying, so I got big calves, you know what I'm saying, my calves be like locked in, so I like to wear the ankle socks because it shows the little, you know what I'm saying, that little shin, you know what I mean, and all of a sudden, wow, that calf muscle pop out. That calf muscle, boy, you know what I'm saying, take off on your ass, that's how I always felt. It just made you look like you could take flight on somebody when you had ankle socks on. Wore the little baggy, Fat Five, man, wore the little baggy shorts with the black ankle socks, man. You know what I'm saying? So that, you know what I mean? That was dope to see that, man, get that love, man. Old school heads, man. You know how it is, man. We go through as much as we can to try to show these young people how to do it right. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna do what they want to do, but we're gonna try to keep showing them what they should do and how they should do it. Like I tell y'all, man, every time I'm gonna try to make sure that I keep it, low key. Try to get you up out of here early tonight. I'm not gonna keep you long. I promise you. I swear to goodness, I promise you, because I want to watch the T-Wolves games too. So I'm not gonna keep you that long tonight. Ain't got too much to come at your heads about tonight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let people off this evening. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry, people. I'm gonna come back with you. Guarantee you that. Going to New York this weekend. My son, we got to go to Columbia this weekend and go for a spring game, the football game. So we finna go up in there, crack up in there, double A. You know what I'm saying? My brother gonna be up in there, so you know what I'm saying, get to see his uncle. We get to spend time on the campus with his uncle. That'll be dope. But yeah, I'll be leaving Friday. Me and TJ take off Friday morning, come back Sunday evening, Sunday afternoon, something like that. But yeah, go a little fun, man. A little trip to New York, man. I mean, I might as well get ready for that because it's going to be happening. It's going to have to happen numerous amounts of time between August and October. You know what I'm saying? So November actually, because yeah, the football program at the college level goes till I think the first week of December, maybe. I think the last game is December, something like that. But I'm in it though. I'll be there. You know what I'm saying? I gotta represent my boy, man. Gotta see my boy, man, play, man. If you got the chance to play, I would love that. If you got the chance to crack some heads up in there, which with this athleticism, I don't think it should be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Just as long as he gets in that gym when he first day he gets there, man, gets in that gym and you know what I'm saying, start working out. Because especially me and Rob have already said that with our kids going to the next level, they're going to get that professional coaching, that collegiate level coaching, and some situations where you have a pro level because you got coaches that have played and coached in the pros on the team. So get that love, man. It's a different style of coaching. So that'll be a blessing for him to have that opportunity. Um, so I'm excited, man. I talk about this a lot, man. I'm excited about it. It's a weight off my shoulders as a father, um, meaning to the fact of not like I can just be like, I ain't got to take care of my kid anymore because you know how it is in college. That phone ring all the time. But almost to the fact of it's a weight off my shoulders and the fact of the worrying of a father. I don't have to worry as much as I was worrying before. Uh, on my lip, nigga. Yeah, I got that shit. But I don't have to worry as much as I was worrying before. Um, in terms of because, like I said, I'm a prophet, so my worry is more in future. You know what I'm saying? So now, if he can make this happen, if he can do what he needs to do, um, and takes advantage of every opportunity he can on this college journey, when he graduates and walks across the stage, that's how I'm thinking in long terms. Like, you know, he'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's for any father out there that looks at their son, is just making sure that they're okay. Making sure that they're going to be all right. However they're going to be when they be what they be is one thing, but just making sure that they're going to be in a situation where they're okay. Where they can be on their own, take care of things on their own. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, every once in a while, call up and be like, "Yo, Daddy need a new range." You know what I'm saying? Send Daddy a new range real quick. Yeah. I'm just saying. Don't tell me you ain't thought about these things. Okay, all right, just be real. You know what I'm saying? But it's a blessing for a young man to have this position in his life, and I thank goodness, you know what I'm saying, that my son is able to reap these benefits. Blessings to him, and as long as he keeps his hard hat on and goes to work and keeps that dog, man, we gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be all right as a Ward family, man. Just putting on for the Wards. Yeah, what we gonna talk about tonight, man? Cutting corners. Cutting corners. Touching on it a little bit, right? Oh, no free advertising. No free advertising. Also, real quick, I'm on a water fast right now. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Tonight is my first day of my water fast. So I'm gonna see, you know what I'm saying, if I can do this, if I can handle this real quick, couple of days. Just pure water, just not pure water, but just water. For a couple of days, try to clean this, flush this system out, especially before I go see my brother. So just want to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm on a water fast. So if anybody, you know what I mean, want to check in with me in a couple of days, man, I'll let you know what's up. But this is what I do. Do it to clean my system. Cutting corners, man. Um, just what I was talking about with TJ, with my son. Keeping that hard hat on, right? Um, I was bringing this up tonight mainly because of the thought that I had recently of just the other day about actual guys actually cutting corners, and when we doing running line drills, guys not touching the line, um, guys not running through the tape. Man, that was something that we learned back in the day, man. Running through the tape, dude. Running through the tape, man. Like just that's one thing I learned. We learned as a track terminology. Running through the tape, man. Like don't stop your running before you get to the line. Keep running full speed through the line. And it's those type of little tweaks, man. Like that's why it cracks me up when people used to get so mad at me about what I was doing. But I was trying to fix those little tweaks. I'm trying to fix those little tweaks, those little bitty tweaks. Running through the line, running through the tape, touching the line when you're running lines. Touch the line, right? I was speaking this on my thing, my post. We don't even make them touch the line. They tap it with their foot. They tap it with their foot. If they even touch it with their foot, there's times when the kids don't even touch it with their foot, man. They don't even touch it with their foot. The old school mentality, man. We had to reach down there and touch every line with our hand. Like, think about the mentality of that. Think about the mentality of having to go bend down, touch the line, up. It's almost like a down and up, but it's like a half. It's like a half down and up. But it's still like you're moving your body down, up, taking off and running, down, up, taking off and running, down, taking up and running. And that's a very strenuous thing to put on your body. But it's a muscle memory. It becomes, and I was thinking about this before, like we allow that though. We allow that. Somebody had to do that. You think about evolution, you think about the way that things evolve in life, right? So there had to be the first, because when I was growing up, old school mentality. This is when I was growing up. You had to reach down and touch that line. We didn't reach down and touch that line. We started over. So somewhere between when I was in school and now, somebody had to be the first person to do it. You can y'all can get mad at when I'm calling people out. Y'all know I do on Thailand TV, man. Everybody can get it. Y'all can get mad at me for calling whoever out, but somebody had to be the first person to say when the guy didn't touch the line, they was like, that's okay. Somebody had to be. It had to be somebody that was like, yeah, that's okay. I'm telling you, it becomes a learned behavior. Because then now once you told them it's okay, the next person says it's okay. Now the next person is doing it. Oh, now what's what? We don't have to bend down and touch the line no more because we've made sure that everybody is okay. Let's call it what it is. So, what is that? What is the reason for that allows that we allow that? And it's not, and you know me, I point out that word that I say we. You know me. Listen to what I'm saying and stop creating your own narratives of what I'm saying. Because I'm creating the narrative for you. What does the word we mean, right? And I say that a lot. And I think it's a fear. I think a lot of times it's a fear, parents, coaches, adults in general. I think it's a fear, for I think honestly, because we're fearful that the person can't do it. I think that's for real reasons why parents and adults are fearful of pushing their kids. I really do. Because deep down inside, I think they know they can't do it. Whether they're right or not is not the question. It's the fact that the fear comes because they think they can't do it. Swear to goodness. They won't push a kid because he doesn't think he can do it. Honestly. And it calls us to help them cut corners, help them have excuses for cutting corners. And fear is a huge word. Because once it trickles down from the parents and the adults doing that, I think it trickles down to the kids because then the kids become scared of succeeding. They become fearful of actually trying the hardest that they can try, being the best that they can be, because now they're scared to be successful. Scared to succeed. Scared to be the one. Scared to really be him. I have situations where I get into this situation where, and this is not at one school. This is why people got to understand. This is not in one area. This is with all kids in general. And you know what I'm talking about, anybody that deals with kids. I have so many situations where the kids that don't want to get up in class and present are the loudest ones in the hallways, in their lunchrooms, and bickering back and forth with teachers. Them are the loudest. Them are the ones who do not want to get up in class and present. Irony at its finest. But it becomes a failure. Is scared to succeed. They're actually scared to be the best they can be. Because once they become the best, or once they go in that direction and doing good, now I can't see it. I can't unsee it. I seen you be good. I seen you turn this assignment in and get 9 out of 10. So there's no way I'm going to accept you doing half butt assignments and turning them in and getting 2 out of 10. I'm not going to accept it because I've seen you do 9 out of 10. It's that failure of being the best, really being the best, because it takes a lot, and it comes with a lot of demands. It does. It just does, and they feel like it's easier just to sink in, and try to make it okay for me just to sink in, because then everybody else, it'll be okay for everybody else, and then that way nobody else say nothing to me. And then us as parents, coaches, adults, we get fearful of saying something to them because we don't want them to break, because we don't think they can handle it. And they can. They can handle it. They can very well handle it. I think the hardest thing for them to understand is the concept of confidence. And I think one of the main reasons why is because, they got to understand that aggressiveness leads to confidence. Let me switch it up a little bit. Aggressiveness when it comes to sports, for sure. but I think assertiveness more so overall in life. Just being able to make a plan, get a goal in your head and say, I'm going to take care of this. I'm going to get it done. I'm going to do this. And then along the process of doing that goal, you build confidence because you start seeing that the things that you were saying are actually working. And you build more confidence. You build yourself up to the point where no one can break you from your path or your goal because you're so strong and so convicted and so committed to what you're doing. And you've seen it work. And you've seen it work. And you've seen what the work does for you. The little things. Tweaking and changing those little things. It's crazy because those are the hardest things to change. Those are the hardest things the attributes to add in your game. You know what I'm saying? In the sports you play. It's the hardest thing to do. And we live in a world now, I've spoken about this before, highlight world. You know what I'm saying? Where everything's a highlight. You got to be careful out here, young people. Everything's a highlight. No one shows the hard work that it took to get to where they got to. No one shows the hard work that they're doing every day. Mainly, they show the highlights of everything. Most highlights show what? Makes. You ain't making it that. There's no way you're making it that much. Because if you were, you wouldn't be here. You know what I'm saying? Guarantee you that. So there's got to be a lot of misses going on, but we don't see those in the highlights. And that's the thing about the highlights is that it brings a lot of people in. It does. It brings a lot of people in. But what happens once they get there? They start seeing the things you cut corners on. They start seeing what you cut corners on. That's where it all starts to unfold. Is when people come there and they come to see you, and now they start to see, okay, all right, because they're gonna come, especially if you're a highlight person, especially if you out here doing things, game time, and you show up, especially that. But when they come there, these type of people at these next levels, they're going to be able to see what you're cutting corners on. It becomes apparent, young people. And us as adults, we have to help them understand cutting corners isn't going to cut it. I think we do it too because we forgot what being a kid is like. We forgot what kind of guidance we needed, that we forget to be the kind of guidance that they need. You know, we got to figure out how to address it for them and not to address it as if it was us. I think a lot of times we get into these corners of these kids and we're talking to them as if it was us. If it was me, this is what I would do, right? Rather than, okay, this is yours. You think totally different than me. Your concept of life is totally different than me. Your background is different than me. Your upbringing is different than me. Your genetics are different than mine. So I can't answer this for you like I would. I can just put you in that place and allow you to give me an answer that you feel, and then I can work with that. Because you gotta ask them where they want to be at. Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go in life? What do you want to do? I've talked about this before. I did this with my JV team. I asked them, what do you want? And then you got to be willing to, us as adults, parents, coaches, us as adults, we have to be willing to tell them what it takes to get there and be real about it. This is what they're looking at. This is what they're trying to do. I talk to people all the time. Like I'm sitting there watching Tom Izzo yell at these fools. I'm sitting there literally watching football pads on all the coaches. I'm literally watching them smacking dudes as they come to the basket. I'm literally watching them throw the ball out there and they diving, 2, 3 people diving after the ball, rolling over each other and pulling each other. I'm watching this at D1 level on D1 court. So when I come back and I'm telling kids, yo, look, this ain't gonna fly. I mean it. I'm serious. I'm serious. Like, this is what they do. This is where you want to be at. Okay, well, this is what they do. That's me. What do you want to do in life? Oh, I want to be here. Well, if you look up what they do, this is what they do. So you got to be able to do that. Like, these people at these levels, man. I was talking to my guys tonight, man. Good friend of mine, good friend of my family too. Play with my brother, and we were just talking about it. Like, it takes a lot. You know what I'm saying, to get there. Like, it'd be like, he's like, there's some dudes, right? You'd be like, dang, like, that's the dude. But then there's some dudes you'd be like, how this, because he ain't, I'm burgering this dude every day. I ain't get here. You know what I'm saying? And it be like that. So you got to be able to understand that, okay, this is what it takes to be at that level. If you want to get that opportunity, you want to get up to that level, and you want to have a time to shine, and you want to make the most of it, and you want to be successful, and you're not scared to be successful, because it takes a lot, man. It takes a lot, man. And too many people are trying to feed these young people what it takes, and they don't even know. They don't even know. They got them going out here shortchanged, and the kids are wondering why. That's why Athletes in Crisis has started. The kids are wondering why. Why am I not getting that pub? Why am I not giving that love right now? Because of some of the little things. We got to work on some of those little things, you know? And that separates, man, especially at the college and pro level. That working on those little things separates. It separates people, man. You know, because we're in a time right now, man, where it's like, who do you believe? Who do you trust? God, we talk about that today, agents and all that stuff, and who's coming with the best interest in heart of yours, and who's real. I was thinking about this earlier today. Like, we live in a time right now where everybody says that they want things real. Everybody's saying that they're real. Everybody's saying that they want things real. But we live in like the most scripted time in the world right now. Everything is scripted. You see, I told y'all, when I come like this, I come like this on purpose, because this is real. This is really me. This ain't no AI, right? Everything that you look at now right now with the AI and all that, everything is like fine and crisp and all this. And I'm like, I don't even know if it's AI or not. You know what I'm saying? But we live in a time right now where everybody wants it, says that they want it real. Everybody says that they're being real, but we live in the most scripted time right now. All the shows you see on TV, sport, even tell me the truth, y'all. Even people think sports is rigged. They're even thinking that sports is scripted, dog. Come on, man. I'm not saying stuff that people don't even think. That's the crazy thing about when dudes be trying to hate. I'm not even saying nothing about something that ain't even been said before. This is something that's been said before. Like, this is crazy. We ask for realness, but everything is given fake. And how is our young people going to learn from that? How is our young people going to learn how to be better when we can't even be real with them about what they got to get better about? We can't even tell them, stop cutting corners, man. Like, why are you cutting the? Why is you cutting the corners? Why? The easy way. The easy way. I feel like if you do that, you ain't got no belief in yourself. Young people, you gotta push it to the max, because you can. You're scared to succeed, bro. That's what it's called. That's the terminology that's called. You're scared to succeed. Anybody that doesn't go out there and do more than what they can, what they've been doing, is scared to succeed. They're scared that everybody might be right about them. And they rather make them wrong. Because it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot to sit there and rewire the things that you've learned. Um, Play out a character. That means to go out there and do things that you usually are not known for doing. But it adds to your abilities, man, and to be a workhorse, to just exude effort every single time you're on the field or on the court. To not be selfish. Think about others. Play the game for others. You're not cutting corners when you do that. Because when you play for others, you're always doing something outside of you. There's so many times where I'm playing basketball with somebody and somebody's got foul trouble, and I'm like, okay, let me get him. You know what I'm saying? Or we're undersized, and one of my guys has a big guy, and I'm like, yo, hey, I got you. I make him turn to the right. I'll be right there. I guarantee you. As soon as he turns, I'll be right there with the help. And um, it's just those type of little things that make the effort a little bit more, and not only that, make sure teammates want to be a little bit more effort. And teammates got to do this in the sports. You guys got to hold each other to accountability, man, to a higher standard, man. You know what I'm saying? Like if one person's, like I said earlier, if one person's cutting the corners, man, and somebody's allowing it, everybody's gonna go. Everybody's gonna go right down that road, that easy road. But if everybody's sitting there like, nah, man, I'm going hard, man, you got to go. Everybody's going to step up and go hard. They got to. You can't be the only one not going hard. You can't. You don't want to be the only one not going hard. And you finish that off by, it's not easy. It's not going to be easy to redirect these kids into that because everything has been learned upside down. You know, it's like, how do you believe in yourself and not be selfish, right? So it's taught upside down. It's taught that believing in yourself means you got to care all about yourself, and that's not what it is. Because I think to have the belief in yourself is to understand how much you are an advantage for everybody that's a part of you. So it's almost like you can't be selfish because you know that everything you have you can pour into other people and help them as well. There's no way you can be selfish if you believe in yourself. They can't. But people would think that. I mean, like I said, that's why the learning is upside down because people would think that. People would think that you can. If you're believing in yourself, or what do they call this? You see single people say all. I'm thinking. I'm taking care of myself, or um, um, I'm taking care of me. I'm healing me, right? And that is more of selfish area than it is to just believe in yourself, right? And um, nothing wrong with these either. You know me, I tell you, I'm an Angels advocate. You know what I'm saying? So nothing wrong with them. What you choose, what you different folks, different strokes for different folks. So whatever you do is what you do. But I'm just saying that I think that it should be more of a belief in yourself that'll help you empower yourself to want to do things for other people and to help other people and help us all as a community, a village, and as a people. Um, because the way that they've been teaching us is they've been learning us upside down. They teach us good is bad, bad is good. That's the reason why, my peoples, man, back in the day we started reversing everything because it needed to. Like we all be like, man, that's bad, dog. Hey man, that's bad right there, dog. That thing bad. You know what I'm saying? Bad meant good. You know what I'm saying? Hey man, sometimes the things I say, man, come back full circle. And if you listen to it, blessings. And if you don't, it wasn't meant for you, man. Pass it on, man. Um, Real quick, last thing I want to talk about is just in regards to cutting corners, man. I think we need to have bumpers like in bowling. Like in bowling, we gotta have bumpers for our kids, man. Like you gotta. We don't want to. We don't want to force them into things. I've never forced my son into sports. He always chose what he wanted to do, but I did say when he chose it, it was on him. But what I mean by bumpers is like when they start getting out of whack, what You got to bump them back in line. We'll start getting out of whack this way. Oh, got to bump them back in line. Because I mean, my son has done some crazy off the wall, stupid things, man. I've had that conversations with him, but that's that bumper real quick. Let's get you back in line. Because you said you wanted this. So we're going to put some bumpers on here, make sure you get to the right destination because that's what you said you wanted to do. And there's nothing wrong with holding kids to that standard. You know me, man. I'm T-Dub, man. I'm 800 Stiz Owls, man. I'm all for the kids, man. Athletes in crisis right now. It's a lot going on. We'll talk a little bit more about some of the stuff that I've been seeing in the news on Thursday. You know how it is, man. Tell you something going on all the time, man. I love it, but it's catch-22 because I'm really upset about some of these things too. But I love the fact that they're going on because I can speak about them and we can have a visual of what needs to be changed. Because a lot of people don't understand it until they see it. But I'm up out of here, man. I'm gonna get up off of here, man. I gotta go watch this game, man. T-Wolves, man. What I wanted to say was I heard the announcer was talking about Ant, and he said, oh. He was talking about Ant, and he said, he said that Ant needs to take over this game. He needs to play like a bat out of hell, bro. Like Ant needs to play like he lost his damn mind, bro. Like straight up. I've been saying that. If anybody that been listening to my shows talk about the T-Wolves, especially after the end of the last playoffs last year, I said what I said about Ant. He's got to take over the game, bro. Every game. So I'm talking about cutting corners. You can't cut corners right now, Ant. You can't take games off. You can't take plays off. You can't take quarters off. You got to be dominant. Every time you step out there. Every time you step out there. Real quick before I go. Dang, I thought I was going to get you. I talk too much, don't I? Yeah. But it's my show. Real quick rundown the NBA playoffs real quick. The Thunder versus the Suns. OKC up 1-0. I think Thunder's just overmatched for the Suns. They're going to give them a little bit of competition, but I think they're going to just dominate them. You got the Lakers and Rockets. I like this one. Me and my brother were talking about this one. I think the Lakers can pull this one out. I mean, I love the Rockets, and they ain't got KD back yet. He should be coming back, but I like them. T-Wolves and where the heck is my thing at? The T-Wolves in Denver. I feel like, honestly, that's a messed up draw. They gave us a messed up draw on that one. But it's all right. We're going to do our thing anyways. We're going to crack some heads anyways. Spurs and the Trailblazers. This dude Wemby is a freak, man. This dude is a freak, bro. I told y'all earlier about Len Bight, man. This dude Wemby is a freak, bro. This dude is doing stuff at 7'6" that there's no way he's supposed to be doing that at that height, bro. Man, step back, crossover behind the back, pull up threes. Trailblazers, Portland. See y'all later. Y'all out of here. Pistons, Magic. I love this matchup. I love this matchup, and I can't lie. I love it for the Pistons because they just been playing some great basketball. They're back to that old defense the Pistons used to play. But Magic is going to give them a series. This is going to be the best series, I think, out of all the playoffs. I think this will be the best series. Cavs and the Raptors. I'm sorry, Raptors. Donovan Mitchell's playing on another world right now. He's on another plane. And he reminds me of D Wade at Marquette. He reminds me, the way he playing is like how D Wade played with when he was at Marquette for that championship run. The Knicks and the Hawks. The Hawks are scrappy. The Hawks are scrappy. I was feeling like the Knicks would dominate them, but the Hawks have been really scrappy, man. And the Knicks kind of zesty a lot. They got a lot of zesty in their lineup. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna put anybody's names out there, but they got a lot of zesty in their lineup. So, but I got the Knicks coming out on that one. And then the Celtics and the Sixers. Why are we even talking about that? my son said the Sixers gonna be the sleeper team. You know what I'm saying? And B come back, but I don't know, man. The Celtics just got too much firepower. Too much firepower. But that was a quick little brief synopsis about the NBA playoffs. I love you guys. I want to be up out of here tonight so I can watch my team go do what they got to do. I love my T-Wolves. So, go T-Wolves, man. I love y'all, man. Blessings to everybody, man. I hope everybody's doing well. I'll see you guys on Thursday night. And I'm going to let you go, man. I tried to get you out on early. Tried to get you out a little early. I did. I tried to get you out a little early. But anyways, blessings to everybody and have a good night. I'll see you guys on Thursday.